Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou. Got a little Mary statue. So we're going to be walking down this one street called Dona Maria, and I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about it. But we're going to start right there before we begin. And here we are in Macau. Let's go check out the road. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, Dona Maria would have been the Queen of Portugal back in the 1819 to 1853. And so this would have been like a little park and a little lookout that you could overlook the city. And I guess it was named after her, but it was never used. And we're just gonna kind of take a look at the lookout from this particular angle. And then we're gonna walk down this street that's called Dona Maria. And so this one, there's a little park. And just to give you a little rundown of what's all over there, this is all reclaimed land. This used to be part of Macau all over this. And over there, there's like some casinos there. There's a ferry terminal to Hong Kong and China. And then there's another bridge over here, another reclaimed land project over there, bridge to Hong Kong. But those aren't our focus. That's just what I wanted to show you. But this spot that we're walking down now is wasn't part of Portugal, Macau. This was part of China, but sometimes a lot of Portuguese would come up here and to get like a second home. And it's also called Estrada now. But this street, Dona Maria, this one's called Miradoro. So the view of Dona Maria, the Queen. So there's our little Mother Mary statue. So we're gonna just keep walking down a little bit. This black and yellow that you can see, those are all connected to the Grand Prix, Macau Grand Prix. So a lot of times they take them down in the city, but I guess this spot they leave them there, which is pretty cool actually. And we're gonna just follow this down a little bit. So Estrada used to be like a no man's land. So there was, back before they had borders, they'd have little checkpoints of like security that would watch it. I guess they were like, they said they're usually Muslim or Bengali. Muslim, they call them Moros, and they had another name in, the English had a different name, but they named them Moros after like Portugal in Spanish had Moors, the Muslim Moors that were in that area. So they would call them Moors, and they would watch as kind of security. Wow, it's a really beautiful house. It's amazing. It's really nice. Some really nice houses here. And then kind of a lookout right there. So I guess in this area they would have, that's a really nice house too. Look how beautiful that is. Wow. It's really nice. Okay. So anyways, so yeah, this was named after the Queen of Portugal in the 1800s. And this also would have been, this Estrada was all flat. This is like a little hilly area. And then behind it would have been flat. And it would, and actually some of the first planes used to fly in this area. They'd land in this area and try to take off. So the first flights that went from Macau to Portugal, they would try it and land in this area over here. Man, the houses are really beautiful up in this space. Can't get over how nice this is. So anyways, so that's a little bit of history. So aviation first started here. Now they have an airport, post office. Building of the edificios is building. Whoa! Whoa, that's cool. Lots more construction as always in Macau. There's construction everywhere. We have this beautiful view too. Wow. So the other thing too about this area is they would have had, oh, that's a really beautiful car. Let's try to, a lot of nice stuff up in this area. So anyways, they also had some of the first horse races. Now there's a whole other place in Taipa where they do horse racing. Huh. But the first horse racing would have been over here in Estrada. So I guess they used to get a bunch of horses from China, and then people from Hong Kong, probably mostly British, would come over. I think it was always Chinese and British and Portuguese from this area. So they'd all enjoy the horse races in that area over there too. And actually earlier I did another video and I was just kind of exploring it for the first time, and now same day but different video. But there's also another street there called the Street of the Fishermen, so Pescadores. And this other video I also would have filmed in this area too, so it's a pretty cool find actually, kind of seeing how a lot of stuff connects to Macau. So anyways, maybe we'll close it. I don't want the video to be too long, but that's a little bit of history in this area of this pretty cool looking part of Macau. Man, it's really beautiful.
Chiquinha, Chiquinha.